I've got Dungeons 4. I don't know much about it. I'm going to jump into the campaign mode and just give it a try. It's got a co-op mode, I see that. We're going to get in here and play The Last Stand. Thalia set about destroying the last remaining heroes, among others, her stepbrother, Tristan. Let's get this going and find out what this game's about.
Once upon a time, long, long ago in, well, you know the rest, the absolute evil had, in the fabulous predecessor to this game, taken over the entire overworld with its creatures. Now it spent its time on debauched parties and...
Complete
the entire
celebration.
overworld? No! One small village of indomitable heroes still held out against the invaders. The unamused evil was beside itself with rage.
Unamused.
But all this was about to change once and for all, because the remote controlling evil sent its most vicious general into the field, the dark elf Thalia. Thalia, also known from the fabulous predecessor, came back from her vacation in a thoroughly good mood. Before that, she had defeated her foster father, the paladin Thanos. This fact is important to note. This proud warrior in shining, his handsome heroic chest accentuating armor, was the last glimmer of hope for the forces of good.
Yeah, that armor has a pretty big gap in it right there. I would say that's not good armor, personally.
Thalia, who
My
had
experience.
embraced the dark side, couldn't wait to really kick her stepbrother's ass. And so our story begins.
I like a sense of humor in the discussions for these.
The last defenders of good were fighting for their survival. This seemed to be the perfect time for Tristan to make his appearance, the last mighty hero of the good races.
My brothers! In your eyes, I see the same fear that would lead me to despair.
That one's attacking him immediately.
The courage of true heroes is extinguished when we abandon our companions and all bonds of friendship are broken. But that day is still far off. Stand fast, heroes of the West!
Hey, I'm back. Time to pick a little hero butt. Forward, creatures! Show me what you can do. Punch him smack dab in the mouth. Smash him in the face. Oh, and just
Beat the crap out of him, basically.
Give me my handbook of worn-out third-rate catchphrases. If my eyes don't deceive me, that's my stupid stepbrother Tristan over there too, just waiting for me to lovingly put his head on a spear. Ha!
Okay.
Today is gonna be a good day.
Thalia seemed to be very sure of victory. Some might find this puzzling, as it was the beginning of a long new campaign. But okay, maybe the rest of the missions are nothing but a string of debauched victory celebrations. Who knows?
Go and attack.
A few pitiful opponents. I'm gonna massacre you.
So this is a point-and-click adventure.
If I can
Gotcha.
just remember how that works again.
Fortunately, Talia's
Blast in
instincts
these
were
people.
this point, something which wannabe pro gamers often refer to as auto-attack. Thalia also remembered that she had a few skills that she could invoke whenever she felt like it.
Oh, right. Boom. That's how it's done.
Okay, we're moving forward in this. The voice acting is very fun in this so far, gotta say. Get over here. Let's free these guys. Take down the cage. There we go.
And creatures were freed. Thalia had
Got
freed all the
allies.
creatures. Not to be outdone by her stepbrother, she too gave a brilliant speech.
Speech?
Yes, Sean. Apparently, I'm at war. Apparently, I'm the bad lady. I'm going for my stupid hero stepbrother. I'm trying to take him out.
Punch them in the face, kick them in the shins, break their belt buckles so they trip on their pants.
That's a good one.
Yes, very inspiring.
Very inspiring, yes. As I keep going this way, I see people. I'm just going to keep going where the attacks are. I see a fight happening. Let's get over here. Let's help out. Okay, you're all Right here, let's fight. Come on. Kill them all. There we go, we took the land. Alright. We got more people.
With another brilliant speech, she goaded her creatures on one
Let's
more
hear an awesome speech right now. Everybody attack.
The hero's dead. That okay?
No, that's a terrible
I don't know
speech.
if I can work with you like this. After Talia's words, the creatures surged forward and flocked to their linguistically under-talented
I got
leader.
levels increasing.
But the defenses
Not a
on
big
the
battle
right
happening.
flanks
We're doing
made
good,
progress
as far as I can tell.
Talia had to destroy.
Right over here.
Stepsister, you dare to show your face here after killing our foster father.
Oh, I killed their father.
Is that a trick
Wow.
question? You can see I'm here. Thanos deserved what he got. And I thought to myself,
This is Dungeons 4, Sean.
You will
This
pay
is
for
the
it,
fourth one
sister. The light
going
will
forward. I'll put the
protect
name
you.
right here. I think it should be in the
pull the plug.
My
guys are not
brothers,
joining in.
in your eyes,
Go
I
attack.
see the same fear that would lead me to
There you go.
despair. The day may come when the courage of true heroes is extinguished. When we abandon our companions and all bonds of friendship are
Down here.
But
I'm
that
losing
day
people.
is still far off.
It's hard to tell even what's going on.
Stand fast, heroes of the West.
We can
Oh,
destroy
didn't
this
you start
portal.
that same bullshit
Come on.
earlier? In
Destroy that
exactly
portal
the
before
same
more come.
words.
Come on.
No, not at all. I am known for my brilliant speeches. Wicked stepsister.
I seem to
Go.
remember that whenever you were
over
supposed
here.
to speak in front of the class, we had to get a moment.
That down.
You'll pay for that. Onward, faithful. Destroy the evil.
Destroyed. And with them, Tristan's shield went up in smoke.
That's the way I like it. Now, where were we? Oh,
Go ahead and use this.
I was just about to kick my stepbrother's butt.
Hoping. I'm losing people. It's tough.
It doesn't have to end this way.
Yes, it does.
Together we can still save the world.
Oh, can't you just die and spare
He
us
is
all
doing a number on me.
some melodrama?
Talia, this isn't the end.
We
will
did it.
meet again.
Bye, good stepbrother. Or is he gonna run for it?
Tristan quickly created a portal and threw himself
He ran
through
for it.
with the last of his strength. The portal closed again behind him.
Darn. Got away.
Fraud! Cheater! This was supposed to be my victory! And what the hell kind of glove is that anyway? Looks to me like game design forgot to balance the thing properly.
Maybe the people in charge were still too captivated by your great speech. Brought tears
I
to
love
my
the
eyes.
insults. The real world insults, too.
As if the bird brains these evil creatures have needed grand speeches. A few skulls to bash in, and the social calendar for the evening is filled.
Well, each to their own. But apparently, Tristan had suffered a mishap, as the aforementioned magic glove still lay in the place where it was last used. It would seem that he had accidentally lost it.
It's the Infinity Gauntlet.
Wonderful.
Grab the
This
Infinity
is
Gauntlet.
Just what I need. Treasure.
It's time for a snap.
I'll just grab that right away.
And so our story begins. To give
And I got an achievement for completing the last stand without letting Thalia die. And the middle finger on the way out.
A fabled artifact.
The Gauntlet of
Unfortunately,
Finitude.
items
Yeah,
don't work
Infinity
in
Gauntlet.
practice,
Yep.
So Tanya couldn't read just exactly what the glove did. Nevertheless, she proudly presented it to the absolute evil in its form as the Dungeon Lord. And so misfortune took its course, because at the same time, Talia wanted to demonstrate how loudly she could snap.
Oh no. Oh no. She did
But
snap.
this snap, which would go down in the history books as the Dungeon Lord snap, unleashed horrific forces that were discharged into the Dungeon Lord himself.
Oops.
As Tanya rose to her feet, the gauntlet had disappeared, and the Dungeon Lord lay dying. Viewers often began to cry at this point, because it made them think back to the last really good superhero movie.
Oh my gosh, this one is taking some shots.
Talia mourned for about 5 seconds. In addition,
I'm sure
she
someone else will
surrounded
fix it.
herself with a staff of incompetent advisors. What could possibly go wrong? 10 minutes
I'm thinking a lot. Yep.
Tristan had captured Talia, locked her in a cage, and put the armies of absolute evil to flight.
Oh, shoot.
And so the story ends. We'll tell you how the story continues in overpriced microtransaction bites.
I hope not.
Wait, wrong script. That's a different developer. Hang in there.
All right.
Almost got it. While Talia was ignominiously taken away, the unused essence of absolute evil continued to float through the ether. It wasn't about to admit defeat that easily, but for evil to triumph once again, it needed Talia back, for better or for worse. And so the swirling essence of absolute evil set about commanding the perplexed-looking chaotic hordes and freeing Talia. Talia had been captured. Only the bubbling around the place essence of absolute evil could save her. It was amusing to leave Talia in the clutches of her brother. But on the other hand, without her help,
We're definitely
the shapeless
focusing
evil
on
would probably
some
just
good shots
roam
at
the
Marvel.
countryside as a disembodied something or other, and at best be hired for third-rate horror movies. Fortunately, a forgotten dungeon heart lying in the underground could quickly be reactivated. Together with the creatures of the Horde, it would be easy to smash the do-gooder heroes there to smithereens.
All right, let's do it then. What do I need to do? There we go. We're getting some gold. Give me the gold. I want my precious. Oh. I love how they're called little snots. That's just perfect. 3, 4, 5 by 5. Everything's good. 5 by 5. To hear that all the time in StarCraft. I think it came from the movie Aliens.
The gold
And then, of course, it
evil
came from
had
other
built a
stuff before
treasure
that.
trove. The meager amount that could be stored in the throne room was simply not even close to enough for a proper gold bar.
So, go there. Go to the Gobbler Farm. It now says I have enough room. I can get this as a Gobbler Farm. Alright. I will figure it out. I'll get there eventually. There it goes right there. Look at them go. They work fast.
The gluttony-loving evil had built a gobbler farm. Here, delicious gobblers were raised to serve as food for the Horde.
Yay. Do I have a hideout? Tile, treasury, Goblin Farm, workshop, hideout. Requires research. Okay. I go to research. Vaults of Evenless Treasury, Goblin Farm, Throne Room, Little Snots. None of these say I probably have to upgrade. 300, yeah, I can afford that. Let's do that. Let's upgrade. No, that just gets those open. Still don't have a hideout. So it says I need research to get this. Can I get to that other one, the Horde? Is it in the Horde? Yeah, it's in the Horde. Upgrade this one. Alright. Set up a hideout. Get that. Okay. Now, construction. I've now got hideout. See, I'm figuring this out. I'm not completely dumb. I'm getting there. Okay, 6 by 6. Want that built. Whatever it is, get to work. There we go, guys. Come on in. Get us a hideout going. There we go. Get them go. Look at my little snots go. Little snots are getting the job done.
The sheltering evil had built a hideout for the Horde's creatures. These could henceforth build themselves a place to rest there.
Alright. Very nice. Alright. Research a certain vault of evilness. Evilness is stored in the vault of evilness, which you can then use for research. Okay. Makes sense. Alright. So we got the vault of evilness. We go to construction, set up a vault of evilness to cover this entire room. And there we go. Get it built. Come on, little snots. Get it done. Here we go. We're getting the vault of evilness. This is what a vault of evilness looks like. Fast.
Evil had built a vault of evilness. This allowed it to henceforth store evilness and use it.
On you go, lads. Grab the nearest gold vein.
Sooner or
this
later,
direction.
the greedy dwarves would dig their way into the dungeon. The perfidious evil used a workshop to prepare traps to stop the gold-stealing dwarves in their tracks.
Okay. So I need to set up some traps. To build up here. Gotcha. We're learning. Gotta wait for my little snots again. We need to hurry up. They're coming. The dwarves are coming. We don't have a fire demon ready.
Had built a tinker's cave. Here, little snots could use the work units to make toolboxes, which were needed for the more extravagant dungeon accoutrements.
He's running hard in there. Look at him. Keep that running, man. Get that exercise. Feel the burn. Oh, we got a box. Alright, if I got 3, select spike trap. Okay. So I want to select the trap and door. I want to select the spike trap. I assume I want to put it here. I'm going to assume here. Maybe here. We go here. Alright. Get ourselves a spike trap set up. Waiting for those dwarves to try and make their way through. I don't think they can get through this way. I hope they can. I guess I'll find out. I mean, this shows their path. They were going to come here, and here, and here. So, yeah, this should work.
The cunning evil had placed the first traps. This would make it much harder for the greedy dwarves to steal the gold from the treasury, or even destroy the dungeon-hearted
That is a pretty violent-looking little trap.
Yeah. They had to be sneaky ones, whose skulls are at best used as toilet paper hookers in the lavatory.
Did they find
Okay,
the
boys,
spikes?
tear this joint to the
Oh,
ground.
shoot.
Dwarves
They went right through my spikes. What the heck? Where are my
Snots
troops?
immediately executed Order 67, as they had been instructed to do by Talia in such a case, which meant that they
Over here.
ran through the
Attack.
dungeon with their arms flapping wildly. At the same time, they opened the secret trap cache, so that the tricky evil could give the dwarves a very warm welcome.
Oh my gosh. He's got a torch. Go and get him. Attack. Attack. Alright. Some money into these guys.
Your gold vein is nearly exhausted.
For the horde. Guys, I need you guys, doing something. Come on. Attack. You guys actually do some fighting. Come on.
A hero had died.
Should have enough
in one of the
soldiers.
cruel evil's traps.
Not getting through the...
Oi! Did you little honey buns forget your little baby rockets? Or how did you manage to lose to a bunch of lousy orcs? But boy, we still have some reinforcements.
Okay, I need my soldiers. Come on, guys.
Obviously, the danger from the dwarves had not yet been neutralized. Luckily, the little snots had made a few traps in their spare time, and they were only too happy to make available to the all-consuming.
Where are you going? Oh, you guys are going straight in. All right. Yeah, we need traps. Traps. Spike traps didn't do that much, honestly. But
The little snot's trap glittered and gleamed. Soon,
it's not going to build in time, though.
dwarves would be biting their teeth out on it as they unknowingly fast-tracked for a quick demise.
We got those at least built. And then my soldiers to show up and fight. Well, for those interested, this game will be on the Game Pass for another few days, and then it's going to jump off and you'll just have to purchase it if this is one you want to play. I mean, I think it's going to be one once I figure it out a little bit better. I think I'm going to enjoy this one, although I only have it for a few days, so I don't know if I'm going to fully enjoy it. So you got to watch out for their hunger, you got to watch out for their rest, and you got to somehow organize them to fight your battles. And I'm going to keep working on that, but for now, I think I've reached a point in this game where I'm happy with what I've done so far. Kind of showed off the different methods you use in this game. I will keep fighting, though. I'll get myself over here. I want to get this stone, but I'll continue that later. Until then, this has been No Game Unturned. We're going to continue our quest to play every single Game Pass game that we can. I'm going to try and do a few more before the 15th. Just to show off a few more games that are taking off. Then we'll hit the games that are coming on. We're just going to jump around. I'm going to keep a list, keep track of all the games I'm working on. And I'm also going to start doing one long term that I'm going to play for as many hours as it takes me to play. I'm thinking probably I'm going to start that one with Ni no Kuni. I know that one's a pretty good roleplay type game. So thinking about that one. Gonna hit that, but for now, this has been Dungeons 4, and these are the guys coming their way to attack me, and this has been